Hey, what is up guys? Guitar Rock here, welcome back to another Genshin Impact video. Oh no, it's a slime. It's a slime. Alright, so today we're gonna talk about Zhongli's skills. If you guys are not aware, they officially released It's okay, Klee. I'll revive you later. Alright, they revealed Zhongli's skills on the official forums. So let's check it out. We're gonna have a look at it. The elemental skill, elemental burst, everything that you need to know about Zhongli to get you prepared if you want to pull for him. Okay, so Zhongli, Vagomundo, Geo, Constellation, question mark, pull up. Zhongli is going to be officially the second character that uses a pull up in the game. If you think about it, the only character that we have available to us right now that is able to use a polearm is Xiangling. Alright, so once Zhongli comes, I thought that's going to be pretty unique. Alright, we're going to have one more character that can use I can't think of anyone else besides Xiangling. Is there anyone else? Let me know in the comments below. Okay, so let's have a look at the skills. Okay, so hopefully we'll get a better idea on what this guy is capable of. So everything is here. I'll leave the links in the description, alright, if you guys want to read all of this by yourself, because I just want to cover about the skills specifically, not the story, not anything else, alright? So feel free to read all of this. So let's talk about the talent. Alright, so normal attack Rain of Stone performs up to 6 rapid strikes. I thought that is pretty interesting because if you compare to a lot of other characters, so let's say to a single-handed sword, usually there are 5. Alright, so Xiangling is 5 as well. So most character has 5. Great Sword character 5. Some of the Great Sword character has 4. Yeah, like again, there's not much comparison right now. We are only comparing with all of this that I have. So Zhongli one is going to have 6 rapid strikes. So that is pretty interesting. 1 additional strike. So I'm not sure if that means he will be able to deal more damage, you know, or will that mean that he's better fit for like a physical damage build in that case. So charge attack consumes certain amount of stamina to launch forward, causing stone spears to fall along its path. I think that's the charge attack. So this is the normal attack. This is the charge attack. Yeah. So okay, the charge attack looks pretty cool. I like this spear lunging forward. Okay, so there's elemental skill. This is the E skill, Dominus Lapidis. So commands the omnipresent power of the earth to solidify into a stone stele, dealing AoE geo damage. As you can see, it deals very little damage though, about 30 when it comes down and hits. Additionally, the stone steel will resonate with other geo constructs in the vicinity, dealing geo damage to surrounding enemies. It's considered a geo construct and can both be climbed and used to block attacks. Okay, only one stele may exist. Okay, this is quite similar to the Traveler's E skill. If you have used Traveler before, the geo construct Traveler, you can spam your E and then like a big drum will come down, you can climb that thing. So this thing is similar, but you can only have one of these exist at a time. Pretty cool. Alright, if you look at the elemental skill where you hold, you can actually hold the E skill. Causes nearby geo energy to explode, okay, causing the following effects. Creates a shield of Jade. Shields damage absorption scales based on Zhongli's max HP and absorbs geo damage 250% more effectively and deals AoE geo damage. I thought this is pretty interesting. So you're gonna create a shield just by holding your E. If there are nearby targets within the geo element, it will drain a large amount of the geo element from a maximum of 2 such targets. A lot of people have been talking about the artifacts for Zhongli because he is able to create shield easily. So ideally, one of the best artifacts to use on Zhongli is the retracting bolide. Alright, this is going to be quite OP on him if you use this correctly. You basically hold your E, create a shield. Alright, it improves your shield strength. Also, once you have this shield, your normal and charge attack deals 40% more damage, which is crazy. If you are using a geo type character, this artifact is insane. This is better than Gladiator set on a sword, polearm, or basically what do you want to call that? Claymore users, right? Because 40% is just a crazy boost. So I do think that that is pretty good. A worthwhile set to be using on Zhongli for sure. Alright, let's have a look at the elemental burst. Planet Befall. Oh my god. Wait, did he turn them into stones? Yo! He just turned the enemy into stones. Brings a falling meteor down to earth, dealing massive geo damage to opponents caught in his AoE. Applying Petrification? That is new! Wow! Petrified enemies become immobilized. Okay, I'm not sure if the enemy is petrified. Wait, is that it? There's no constellation whatsoever, alright? So all you get to see is the skills. Alright. If you can turn enemies into stones, alright, they are basically immobilized. This is gonna change a lot of things, alright? It's going to change, and it's not a single target, it's an AoE. You are struggling in Spiral Abyss floor 12. Enemies come from the front, from the back, from the left, from the right. This skill, boom, all of them turn into stone. Then you take your own time to deal with them. This is insane. This skill is game changing. I think I might actually pull for it just for this skill alone. But of course, if the skill is so OP, right? I'm sure there's going to be a downside to it. I'm pretty sure this kind of skill, alright, since it looks really OP, is going to consume a lot of energy. I think it's going to consume a lot of energy. So this might bring a variety of Zhongli build into the mix. Alright, some players might go for energy recharge just so that they can charge and use the Q more often. I'm so used to skills like Kaching, Klee that just, you know, deals damage. Alright, or Chal. It just deals damage. This one deals damage and petrifies every single enemy in the AoE. It looks like the AoE is pretty huge as well. Alright, it's a freaking meteor, right? Why would it not be huge? So I think this is going to change how players view Zhongli. I think it's going to be insane, right? Like comparing this to Char's AoE just deals damage. If you don't one-shot the enemy or if you don't crit, then they will still survive. But this particular skill alone, Zhongli's skill, means that he might actually be a decent support as well. You swap him in, use the Q, you swap back to your main damage dealer, deals damage, right? And then once their stone status, their petrified status gets removed eventually, I think it's over a couple of seconds, then hopefully by that time you will have enough energy to use this skill again. I'm not sure how spammable it is. Of course, I doubt it will be. It's going to require tons of energy for sure, but I think this excites me a lot. Like the petrification is something that I think we can all look forward to. Okay, there's going to be two ways of how they could do this. Number one, enemies that are petrified cannot receive damage, which could be a thing. Or the enemies that are petrified cannot move, but they will still receive damage and you can still attack them. Like, what do you guys think? Like, do you guys think petrification means they cannot receive damage, they turn into stone for a couple of seconds? If that's the case, it's going to be a bit different than what I thought, but it's still very, very useful in Spiral Abyss. Alright, so if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel, give this video a like. I will see you guys in the next one. Have a nice day. Goodbye.